Today I am demonstrating a bar graph. Okay, bar graph means like that where the multiple plots are possible. Okay, yesterday we had done the bar graphs and all. Okay, and we had seen that how the two frames on the two axes means on a single item we had done. Today we will do it on multiple item. Okay, and let us see that how this can be processed. That also we will see. Alright, so this is just a practical implementation, okay, where we can where you can do this, okay, where we can start where you can draw a bar graph, okay, by using different data items. First of all, what we need to do, we need to create a data frame. So the thing is that what is this? This is actually a bar graph, okay, bar graph on multiple this thing, okay, now bar graph, clear, bar graph on multiple columns, okay, multiple data items, okay, data items. This is actually the subject of the programs, okay. Pandas provides what we need here, putting the index on the x-axis and the rendering each column as a separate series or set of bars with neatly positioned legend, okay. Okay, let me enter this. Who is here? Sambit, I think. Yes, good afternoon, Sambit. Okay, good afternoon, Sambit. Okay, the thing is that now let us go to the go back to the program once. Okay, this is actually what, this is the bar graph on several this thing, what you call columns, okay, that is on the several data items, okay, multiple data items we can say. So for this reason what we should do, we should import the matplotlib as well, okay, matplotlib. Yesterday also we had done when we had done the bar graph and horizontal bar graph even, okay. So now we will do what, import matplotlib dot pyplot, okay, pyplot as plt, okay, pyplot as plt, fine. Okay, after that what we will do, we will just import pandas as pd, okay. So without this the program will not be possible, that's why we need to do this, okay. So pd and plt here actually have been used just an alias, okay, that is representing the both the classes, okay, both the packages, okay. One is plt for matplotlib and pandas for pd, okay. Now let us create the data frame. So just I am creating the data frame as dict1 over here. First the dictionary structure to be made, and then I'm just writing out here mid underscore car, okay, out here, and then colon, okay. And then what I am doing, I am just taking the cells items out here, 180, these are the data cells data you can say, and 150, and then 170, and then say 145, okay. So these are the four things that we have done out here. Next we are taking what, bike, okay, bike, okay. So data item we are just taking bike, and then so bike is having what, 150, say for example 150, and then say 155, 170, okay, then 180, and then 120, okay. So these are the bike data, and then comma over here, and then what can you do, we can take high car out here, high car underscore car out here, okay, car out here, and then colon, okay. And then what could we do out here, we can do out here the different items. We can take 50, we can take 80, we can take 90, we can take 100, okay, and we can take 110, okay. So these are the different data and the data items we have taken, fine. So now the thing is that the dictionary has been completed, okay. So now we can proceed further in order to create the data frame, all right. So now pd equals to df dot what, df dot data frame, fine, df dot data frame, all right, clear. Sorry, df equals to pd dot data frame, okay. Pd is actually the pandas, df equals to pd dot data frame, okay, and then pd dot data frame, this has been taken, fine, all right. And then say what we will do, we will just say dict1, and we can take some index out here also, sorry, index, okay, and index equals to say for example here, we take a list out here, and then say July, and then say August, then September, okay, September, CPT September, and then say October, okay, October, and then say November, fine, okay, November, fine. So here we are taking the index and this list, okay. So then we are doing what, we are not printing the df. If you want to print the df you can do it, okay, but here we have to close the this thing, okay. I have not closed it, so that's why wrong indentation has taken place, okay, that is the thing. So you can print df if you want, okay, you can do, but that is not mandatory, okay. So now we will just do df dot plot, okay. Then say we will do what, kind equals to bar, okay, bar, all right, kind equals to bar, and then say color green, color equals to green, okay. So different way that graph can be drawn, green, and then green, I will take it in a list because it will form the different formation of the different items. So color green, and then say black. We can take no, I can take red out here, red, and then say here you can take yellow or orange. Okay, orange, that will be better, orange. Okay, so now this has been completed. Okay, so kind equals to bar, color green, red, and orange we are taken in a list, but the list has to be closed out here. If you are not doing it, it will be an error. Okay, so this has to be closed. Okay, so df dot plot we have done out here. Now we'll do to give the title plt dot title. Okay, plt dot title what? Comparison of cells monthwise. Okay, comparison of cells. Okay, cells what? Monthwise. Okay, monthwise. Okay, that we are doing right now, monthwise. Just put here the font size also you can put as we have done yesterday. Font size equals to 14, and then color blue. Okay, that will be better. Okay, so the blue is having a good contrast over this, so you can take the color blue. Okay, that is the thing. So we can take plt dot x level. What is the thing? Plt dot x level, we can say month. Okay, out here. Okay, month, and then say yes, month we can take, and then say we can take font size once again. Okay, font size is 14, and then color blue. Okay, you can take color equals to blue. Okay, blue. Okay, this has been completed. And then plt dot y level. Okay, y level we can do it also out here, and then say we can say out here month, and then say cells. Okay, cells, and then say font size. Okay, sorry, font size. Okay, size equals to 14, and then color blue. Color equals to what? Blue. Okay, blue. Fine. Okay, so that is what the thing. Plt dot x level, plt dot y level. Okay, and then plt dot ticks. Okay, dot x ticks. Okay, x ticks. Okay, you can say the font size equals to 10. Okay, font size equals to 10. Last time we had used this one. Font size equals to 10, and rotation is how much? Rotation is equals to 30. Okay, so 30-degree turn it will take all the this particular index. Okay, so this has become the this thing what you call month. Okay, so that is the thing. So plot kind bar, and then we have taken out here color green, black, and orange. Okay, and comparison of cells we have taken, and we have taken the pltx level as month, and each month will come. Okay, that is the thing. So here actually what we are doing, each index will become the x ticks. It will come in the place of x ticks, and then finally we have to give the command plt dot show. Okay, so then what will happen? The graph will be made. Okay, so just we are executing this one. Okay, so just clicking on OK. Okay, so we are just giving the name of this particular program. The legends will automatically will be created out here when you are giving the kind equals to bar. Okay, then it will be framed. Okay, that is the thing. So just a minute, let me check out. Okay, so first we will give the name of the particular this thing what you call program. Okay, so what is the program name of the program? We'll give monthwise cells. Okay, monthwise cells. All right, that is the thing. So give save out here, and then the program will be executed. Here main thing to highlight is that all the comments have been used out here. Apart from this, the kind attribute has been used when we are using the plot. We have not used here the plot bar or something like that. We have used out here kind equals to bar, and we have taken all the colors in a list. Okay, so if you want to increase the numbers, actually we have given actually 3 numbers out here. That's not supposed to be. Okay, so I'm just stopping it from execution once. Okay, so just stopping it from execution because we have to give here 4 colors since we have taken the we have taken the 4 values. Okay, so that is the thing. So here actually how many are there? Okay, high car it will be, wait a minute, high car. Okay, so mid car, high car, and these things bike is also there. So it's okay, there's no problem. Okay, so high car has been done, and green, red, orange 3 colors has been taken. Let's see now the execution once. Just we will save it, and we will go further for execution. Okay, so let us see now how the chart is appearing. Okay, so here we have used that one extra one new command that is called df.plot kind equals to bar, and the colors of the graph has been taken in a list. Okay, by using the color attribute. Okay, so green, black, orange, everything is there. Okay, and the rest of the commands like plt.title, x level, y level, x ticks, show, all the normal commands have been used, which are being utilized for the graphs. Okay, that is the thing, which are the utilized of the graphs actually. Clear? So one thing I want to make you understand that pandas plot command that we have used in this particular program, it provides that what we need here, putting the index on the x-axis, and rendering each column as a separate series, okay, or the set of bars with a usually neatly positioned legend, okay, that is the thing. So the whenever the graph will be you will see the output of the graph, you will see that so a neat legend has been formed, okay, at the top left corner of the graph, okay, that is the thing. Clear? So now let the data frame to appear, and then the graph will be made. Fine, that is the thing. So this is what actually the bar graph, okay, where here the data frame has been appeared. Now we will be able to see that the graph which will be appearing shortly, okay. Clear? And the bar graph is what? A graph, that is actually a graph drawn, okay. So here some problem is there, okay. PTL, it has become wrong, PTL has been become, it will become PLT, okay. So PTL, where it is, here it is PTL, it has become by mistake, so it will be PLT, okay, that is the thing, PLT dot level, okay, that is the thing, okay. Run module, okay. So now I am just making it once again, okay. So there was an error, so interpreted, okay, interpreted, that's what, okay. So that is the thing. Clear? Okay. And then next what we will do, sub process error, okay. So that is the thing. So it is giving some trouble, okay. So now no problem, again we will execute it in order to get rid of it, but the program is finally correct, okay. That is the thing, program is correct, there will be no error as such. Clear? That is the thing. Clear? Clear? So now you see that how the things are appearing. Fine. First the data frame to be printed, it is not mandatory for the data frame to come out here, but the data frame we had given for printing the printdf, that's why it is giving the error, okay. xtx is having problem, okay. Let us see now, we will rectify it, since we are actually declaring the things and all out here, so the x level and y level, okay. So let us see it how these things to be done, okay. xticks has been given, has to be given TICKS, that is the ticks, okay. So spelling has to be always made correct, okay, otherwise the interpreter will not allow you to execute the program, okay. So all the programs, so sometimes while typing fast, so the error might happen, that is quite normal. Sometimes idle sub process also will give error, okay, that is also there. So these two are very common in Python programming, and while doing the practical we can rectify it easily, okay, because interpreter is helping us in order to rectify it, okay. That is the thing is happening. Clear? Okay. Let us see now once the output will appear, so you will see that how it is appearing, okay. I think there is no such error as such, okay. So here is the rotation, again the rotation spelling is wrong, you see out here. So the nature of errors, okay, rotation spelling is wrong, okay. So I don't think so anymore errors are there, okay. Program is correct, program there is no problem, only the things has been misspelled, okay, the comments has been misspelled, okay. There is no problem with the program, okay. So let us see now how those things are coming. Clear? Let's see. Once you see, we'll check real time to process. Here the data frame executed, here the chart has been executed. So we have seen that the how cleanly the legend has been placed in the top right corner of the graph, okay. That's, and this one, everyone it takes place, and the cells and month, everything has been taken place out here, okay. So the thing is that you can see month has gone little down, okay, over here, nothing, no matter, okay. So the thing is that mid car, bike and high car, easily the comparison can be presented with the particular graph, okay. That is the thing. So in this way, actually what is happening out here, we are actually creating the bar graph of multiple data items, okay. So here 3 data items are available, mid car, bike and high car, okay. That is the things, okay, high range car I mean to say, okay. So that is the thing. So it is 100 and all, you can check out, okay, what here one by taking one series of data you can check it out easily, okay. So what if you want to compare 100, 150 and high car, so 100 is the mid car, okay. So 100 has come, and then the bike is having 150 and high car is having 50 only. Okay, so this is the set of comparison. So if you are working in a business house or in a automobile outlet, okay, so there you can make, in order to, suppose you are the computer program over there, by using this particular graph, okay, you can easily represent in front of your authorities, okay, what is the progress of the cells. This graph says you everything. So that is why the graph is a pictorial representation of data. Okay, that is the thing. So in this way this graph can be made easily. Okay, that is the thing. So this is what actually the data frame. Okay, data frame creation, and from the data frame we are making the multiple graphs on multiple data item. Let us see once, if I are giving bar each, what happens. Okay, out here bar each I am giving out here, and here I am giving out here. Okay, cells. Okay, here I am giving out here cells, and here giving out here month. Okay, that is the thing, month. Okay, clear. And then executing the same thing, file, and then save it as. Okay, I have not saved it yet. I have not saved it yet. Save it as. Okay, okay, month wise cells. Okay, horizontal. Fine. Let's see what does it do. After saving, we are just executing it. Okay, run module. Okay, that's the thing. So kind I have given out here bar each. So here the plot command has been used. Okay, and plot command provides what, that what we need here, putting the index on the x-axis and the rendering each column as a separate series or set of bars with a nearly position legend. Okay, so the things, if it is successful then fine, otherwise we have to use the process that we have learnt in order to make the horizontal bar graph. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, let us see first the data frame to appear. Afterwards what will happen, the rest of the things will appear. What is the thing? So that is the graph, horizontal bar graph to appear. Okay, so if there is error, we have to go for some another kind of bar graph. Okay, horizontal bar graph. Okay, now let us see what is exactly happening. Okay, so now the thing is that quite rightly we had made it. Okay, so what are the things? Now it has become a horizontal bar graph. So what we have done out here, horizontal bar graph, we had made what changes in the previous program. What we had made, we had made in this way, you see out here. Okay, we had made only the kind bar each, and here we had made the x level as the y axis and y level as the x axis. Only that much change we have done. Okay, so in this way what is happening, we had successfully made the horizontal bar graph and the normal bar graph. Okay, on different data items. So whenever you are comparing the different data items, okay, through graph, okay, what you have to do, I can maximize it. You have to give the kind attribute you have to change. So kind attribute in the plot command you have to give bar, and in the kind attribute in the plot command you have to give bar each whenever you are making the horizontal bar graph. Okay, so these are not on the single data item, these are on different data items. That's why you have to take help of the not df.bar, but you have to take help of the df.plot. Okay, so that is the thing. So kind is bar each, color green, red, orange. Okay, you have given, that is the 3 set of comparisons. Okay, that is the thing. So if you are making one more, in that case you have to take one more out here. How? Suppose I have changed out here, say one more I am adding out here, electric car. Okay, electric. Okay, electric underscore car. Okay, sorry, underscore car, I'm sorry, electric car. Okay, so that is the thing. So that I had made, and I have closed it out here. I am removing this one out here. So not these things, electric car. Yeah, so I am giving here colon out here. Okay, I am giving out here colon, and then I am making another list out here, say 100. Okay, then say 130 comma say 65 comma 90. Okay, comma, okay, 300. Okay, 200, not 200, 140. Okay, so these are the 5 that we have taken. All right, so now here I am increasing one color. Okay, so that is the, I am giving tag, I am taking out here blue. Okay, suppose blue, yeah, blue is taking out here. Now I am taking black out here, that will be better, black. Okay, so that is the thing. So that has to be increased, because otherwise this fourth one will not be, cannot compare in that way. Okay, so 100 and then 150, then 50 and then 100 will be compared first. Okay, so it says it can see from the data that both are having the same cells in the same month, that the meat car and the electric car. Okay, let us execute this particular program and see what is actually happening. Okay, so clear. Okay, chalo. Okay, so there is a problem out here. Okay, I forget to close the this thing list. Okay, so now it is I think fine. Okay, so now I have increased one key out here, electric car. Okay, so remember, and the legend also will be changed automatically. Okay, so thus I'm making what, a horizontal bar graph onto this. Fine, so that is the thing. Clear? So now you see out here how these things to be done. All right, so here just a bit, what we have taken an extra key value. Okay, so that is the electric car. Okay, and then the same month, same everything has been taken. Okay, so let us see now first the data frame to execute, and then we will be able to see the graph as well. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, sometimes the modification is required, you know. Okay, so in order to check the things whether you have done it correctly or not. Okay, that is the thing. Understood? Now let us see that what is actually being happening out here. Okay, so accordingly we will see this. Okay, that is the thing. So it has come over here. Okay, so July, this is coming out here. First of all, afterwards what will happen, the execution of first the data frame to be executed, because we have given the printf, and if you want you can remove the printf also, doesn't matter. Okay, that is the thing. Printf can be removed easily, there will be no problem. So the data frame with the electric car has been printed. Previously it was confined within high car. Okay, so the black has been added out here. You can see the black legend has been added out here, that is for the electric car. So what I was talking about, the 100 and 100. Okay, so which month? July. In the month of July, you see out here these two cars. So the mid-range car and the electric car has got a each cell value, has got an equal cell value. Okay, so easily from the graph it can be studied. Okay, how the cells have taken place in a particular month. Okay, so here the each comparison, here also again the same thing is happening out here. You can see out here these two. What are the things? This is actually the mid car, and the August is having the what, high car. Okay, so mid car and high car having a almost I think it is similar. Okay, similar amount. Okay, so that is the thing. So you can see out here that in the month of October the sales of the bike has gone past. Okay, for every kind of vehicles from here. So by presenting the graphs in front of the in front of your authority or the sales personnel, okay, or anybody, okay, clear, you can easily present the, you can easily project the what is actually the sales month wise. Okay, so in an automobile store. Okay, that is the utilization of this particular graph. Okay, so you can see easily how this have done. Coding is very effective out here because the length of the coding is not that huge out here, so only the few lines are there the data frame, and even though you can remove this one also, not required at all. Okay, without this also the graph will be possible. Okay, so you can run it. I'm just making the remark over there in executable, and then click on OK, and then fine. Now again I'm running, you will see the this time data frame won't come, only the graph will be appearing. Okay, so that is the thing. Actually the printf what we do for the textual representation of the dictionary data. Okay, and even if we don't give, if we can rely on the graphic data, we don't require the data frame. Okay, printf we don't require. Okay, that is the thing. So some of the comments sometimes we are using for our convenience. Okay, that may be required, may not be required. Okay, that depends upon the programmer. Okay, how he or she wants to present the data. All right, that is the thing. So now here you can see easily that how the comparison of cells month wise has been placed. Okay, you can maximize the screen further, and by clicking on here you can save the data also anywhere. Otherwise you can use in a program the savefig command that will save your save the chart in a particular location. Fine, so that is the thing. So here the legends are also being placed. So this is actually a clear, very clean example of the horizontal bar graph where the df.plot kind bar h has been used. Okay, that is the thing. Understood? So these two programs that we have done, if we are keeping these two programs side by side, you can see it easily how easily we had drawn, how easily we have done these two things. Okay, so I'm just bringing it down over here. So this is actually the difference is in only the two things are differing. One is kind over here, here we have used bar h, and here we have used bar. Okay, and the cells and month x level we have just exchanged the axis over here. So x has become month and y has become cells. Okay, in the bar graph, horizontal bar graph, that much is there. And another thing is that we have used here an extra key, that is the electric car out here. Okay, nothing else. Fine, so these bar graphs to be implemented practically by you. Okay, and then you can understand yourself. You can take a separate set of data, you can do it on the marks of the students and their averages. Okay, you can plot it on the rainfall data. You can collect the data from somewhere, some data source. Okay, or you can do it on the maximum and minimum temperature of few cities. Okay, clear. So that those data are available in the net, you can do it. Okay, you can place it in a dictionary, then make the data frame. Afterwards you plot the graph as I have shown out here. Okay, that is the thing. So you can easily see the comparison of the temperature, how it is increasing, the trend of temperature, whether it is increasing or decreasing, you can understand it easily. Okay, so this is actually the particular pattern of program, students. Okay, so I hope that you have understood this one. Any query you do have, you can ask me right now. Okay, so I can make it clear for you. Okay, that is the thing. Pratyush, Sambit, you have any problem in the here scene plotting? What do you say? Any comment that you cannot understand? Hello. All right. Okay, you have understood this one, and the second program, that one we had done. The first program, that I mean to say, this program, which is actually the bar graph. Okay, so that is the thing, that is the normal bar graph actually, and the previous one is the horizontal bar graph. Okay, so not much change, only the axis we have changed and the control we have changed. Okay, attribute we have changed, one is bar h and that is bar. Okay, so that will be used with the kind attribute in df.plot. Okay, that much you need to remember. Okay, and rest of the things you can understand easily by using the what? By using the practical implementation. Okay, clear? All right then, students. Okay, thank you.